What's up, Reject Nation? We're gonna watch Cobra Kai Season 3, Episode 4 today. If you can go ahead, subscribe, click the notification bell to get notified when our next reaction is up, that'd be very much appreciated. Also, hit that like button, thumbs up, yeah! Guys, as per usual, gotta mention that this is YouTube, so reaction highlights only, full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync it with the time code are all over at our Patreon page. We're over there. We cover a lot of shit, so much shit, so many other shows. My goodness. My goodness. Look at that. Okay, Patreon plug complete. Thank you to everyone who's been joining. It means a hell of a lot to have you be a Patreon check. Your support means the world.
Love you all.
Learn to embrace the silence. Learn to be intimate with the audience. I wanna fuck you like an animal. Depeche Mode.
We are a family-run business, which is why we have sold more cars in the past 10 years than any other dealer in the San Fernando Valley.
Unfortunately, we have already made our decision.
You motherfucker.
I'm sorry to say, the wheels are already in motion.
The wheels.
He's like the Italian representative of all of karate.
I'm coming home with you, yes, don't worry.
I know you are.
That's a salesman.
What the hell am I gonna do?
He's probably gonna cheat on his wife. Really make Daniel unlikable this season.
Is that a friend of yours?
Best friend I ever had.
Are you visiting him while you are in town?
I wish.
You could go to the Okinawa village.
In Japan, you can always visit someone, even when they are gone.
That's stupid.
like a zombie?
Spend your 4 seasons in Okinawa.
You always have to stay one step ahead of him. That's the only way to guarantee a victory. Is that understood?
That's how I beat YouTube.
I want you to kick this tree off the top. Red, you start.
Ooh. Ripped pants.
Rickenberg, show it.
Can you do it, Kreese? Whoa!
Oh, not... This is a valiant attempt.
Don't you want a running start?
Don't need one.
You don't win by finding shortcuts, Diana.
But you have to fight smart.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
And you'll always come out on top.
Till somebody knocks you off the pole, and then we start all over. Who had their phone out during class?
Can I turn on the TV for you? Get you another pillow?
Sorry, Bobby, I screwed up. Just tell Robbie I'll make things right.
That'll do it.
Is he doing okay?
He's awake. A little out of it, but healing.
Is this the same day?
Yeah.
Johnny looks way better.
I can take you in there if you like. I'm sure he'd love to see you.
I don't think you saw the last episode. Japanese escalators. Very different.
Aw, how excited he is.
Turning this business trip into a leisure one. Are we, Danny?
When last time you see Tommy Village?
It'll still be military run.
It turns out that the deed never went back to the people. Sato's still just ruling with an iron fist.
God, this looks like the town that time forgot.
So you didn't even need to watch the movie.
They're really good at reminding you of any piece of context.
He remembers Karate Kid 2 very well also.
Oh,
What?
Oh no.
What?
No KFC. Forever 21. Baskin Robbins. Gap.
Oh.
Red Lobster. Ugh.
You ruined Karate Kid 2. Come on, where's that group of kids who are gonna gang up on him? Hello, son.
Hey, Robbie.
Quit holding up the line. Don't make me throw a shoe at you.
Is she from the previous seasons?
That's Allie. It's the Easter egg.
Ah,
it's Elizabeth
she's
Shue.
let herself go.
Hey, Dad. I'm glad you showed up.
You ready to rock our Earth science presentation? My popularity is on the rise while yours is steadily declining. Maybe we can meet in the middle, like a sexual Venn diagram.
Very nice.
Smooth.
Not bad.
Oh, you look a little turned on, lady.
What did you say? Sexual Venn whatagram?
Hey, 22 in a row, new record.
Hawk.
You knew it.
and at 8,251 individual pieces. This meticulously assembled model represents the exact moment before the asteroid.
Dimitri, you get in there.
It took me 3 weeks to build.
It took my ball 3 seconds to destroy.
Less than that, actually, huh?
Do you have another one?
Do you have another one?
Better back off, or you won't be lucky.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Why don't you go sleep around with someone new and break his heart?
Ooh.
Ms. LaRusso, you know our new guidelines against physical contact.
Now hug him.
Did she enter your personal bubble without your verbal consent?
Yeah, she definitely triggered me in my safe space. Probably shouldn't bring your toys to school anyway.
It's not a toy, it's a science project.
No space is safe.
I want to be more like Hawk.
That's the message of this show. I want to be Aisha, out by season 3. Where is she?
Look at all these American companies. This is great.
This is the dream.
But what happened to the villagers? Weren't they upset about what happened to their home?
It saved the village.
What about like tsunamis and all that?
There's a lot that could. Sure, it's supposed to be crazy.
A Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. I haven't had Jersey Mike's in months. Is there a dance academy here now?
Guess who the teacher is?
Oh, hey, look, the U.S. military is also around.
This is exactly what your wife wants for you to rekindle with your ex-girlfriend. She looks so different.
But I can't figure out what it is.
I love that they got her back in the show before Allie.
This is who the fans really wanted, all right?
Aww, Danielson, we haven't heard him be called that in so long.
I know.
You might as well.
But you're my kid and I'm your dad. So let me give you a hand.
I'll start being a dad on the restricted hours I can see you.
Here at this soup kitchen.
We had one good day. Over a month ago. And where have you been since then?
Miguel. The kid whose back you broke.
Well, I'm sure Miguel appreciates that.
Hey, I'm not the one who put him in the hospital.
Dad.
No, it's not gonna help him get out
I
faster.
don't need you anymore.
Ugh.
I got it.
Fucking LaRussos. Of course, they're standing right there. Those assholes. I hate them.
Come on, have a little school spirit.
Oh yeah, go mountain lion.
Oh, she gonna start getting into Dimitri now?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. It's Dimitri season.
They think we're doormats. It's proven wrong.
Let's do a montage.
Damn, Sam.
Damn. Extreme soccer.
He's so ridiculous.
She loved you, you know. Man, you had a good thing going with
Oh, no.
You ruined it.
Oh, my dude.
Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh, headbutt.
Wow.
Principal's office now.
Enough Shaolin soccer.
They managed to have a secret karate fight.
I got to see the Cranberries open for Radiohead.
Wow.
1995.
Wow.
Zombie, Linga, and Dream.
Wow.
Oh, rest in peace.
Auntie Yukie got sick.
I was sorry to hear she passed. I know she was very proud of you.
I don't remember her.
I stayed, what was your word for it? A
Free agent. Yeah.
I'm supposed to believe that a guy never got a ring on that finger.
This is when he cheats.
He's a half a world away.
None of them fought to the death for me.
It's a hard act to follow.
He's flirting.
I feel like I haven't seen you in 5 minutes, but it's been 30 years.
It doesn't look like it's been 5 minutes, guys.
Maybe if we had the Facebook and Instagram back then, we would have never lost touch.
Probably wouldn't have been good for his current relationship.
Yeah, no. I think things would have been a lot more complicated if you had those back then.
Why did you really come back?
Oh, she knows him. Leave your wife, Daniel.
I am the same age now that Mr. Miyagi was when he met me. I wish you could be here to help guide me.
I think I can make that happen.
He's alive.
In Japan, people aren't gone.
Is there a Miyagi hologram?
There's
Or is
a
it something,
hall of Miyagi.
Is it something more spiritual that she's talking about?
Barkeep,
Oh, damn.
petty and water.
Oh.
Hey, let me get a chicken sandwich.
Man, he even orders it like a cup.
Give me 3 minutes.
You got 3 minutes.
You're in a bad place, and I probably put you there.
Probably.
I never wanted to hurt you.
Because I care about those kinds of things.
But then you start leading those kids down the wrong path.
And then got picked up by Netflix.
And there's only one way to get you out of this funk. The way of the fist. You were the best job. And when our boy comes back, we'll help him get up on his feet.
Ugh.
Go anywhere near Miguel or his family, and I'll kill you.
Oh, the only thing he said the entire time.
Looks like my time is up.
You know, for a hot second there, I almost believed his manipulative ways.
Ugh.
Oh, great. There goes another blemish on my permanent record.
This is bullshit! Ms. LaRusso,
Yee.
I think you need 2 weekends of rehabilitative detention.
Oh, you.
School sucks!
I don't know her that well.
Oh, Dimitri.
I just don't have the heart to sell it.
I could relate.
Miyagi-san wrote Auntie Yukie so many letters.
Oh.
Very romantic.
Mr. Miyagi wrote love letters.
You're surprised, yes?
Oh, you're kidding.
How can you not imagine? I can imagine Miyagi.
Absolutely.
I got to fall in love with you twice in one lifetime.
Kumiko
Don't do this, Daniel. Now I'm actually worried.
are amazing.
I was making jokes earlier. No, worried he's gonna slip up.
This was written with Mr. Miyagi-Do.
Would you like me to read it? Kanezakura is in good health.
Who's that?
Okinawan cherry blossom. There is nothing to do except watch TV and think. Think about where I have been. Think about where I am going. I have always looked for signs to show me the right way, but I got lost. Until I met Daniel-san.
Oh no.
Oh, buddy.
Yes.
Oh no. Loyalty and love for those around him is a guiding light to me.
Aww.
The man he has become.
Aww.
Even though he still has a heart of
Oh.
Oh.
Daniel-san has welcomed me into his family.
Oh shit.
And he has passed on. What I teach him, Samantha, makes me feel like I am her tanme,
Tommy.
grandfather.
Oh.
His life
What the fuck's happening?
always goes my way. But it is people, not the signs, that guide us back. Do you like that, Yukie? I heard that in a car commercial.
One of Daniel's?
Thank you, Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, he feels it, man.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
Want the phone?
Yes.
Go get it.
That's not gonna work.
Even with the surgery, I might never be able to. Got it!
That's so...
Words are meaningless. It's time for you to get out of that bed and do something.
That's unexpected.
I'm always going to be right here next to you because I'll always be your teacher.
Oh yeah.
So go get it.
Hey, Sensei.
Yeah.
Yes! Come on, Miguel! Come on, Miguel!
Oh no. There comes a joke.
It's all right. You felt like a champ. Nurse. Kane, you got a visitor.
Who is it?
Oh no. Yep. I was afraid of
you
that.
son of a bitch. Oh, hell yeah. Back to the ice breaking. That was misleading. That's what we call an Easter egg in these parts.
Hearing those letters last night, it was like I was back with Mr. Miyagi.
You gotta move in with my family.
Put good out in the world, and good will come back to you.
What a load of crap.
It will work out. I know it will.
I hope so.
Will, man. You got 2 more seasons on Netflix, man.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Back of the hand touch. You know what that leads to.
Daniel-san.
I do. Right here.
Yes.
You insulted my honor again, and I kill you.
Oh, is he gonna fight him?
I don't know.
He's gonna have exactly Sato's.
This is gonna be.
Yeah, my honor.
I will not fight you. No, I'm a car dealer now. Well, then we'll destroy all the cars.
This show's so fascinating, guys.
I'm very touched.
It's a very fascinating show. Very fascinating. It's just so funny to go back to the first couple Karate Kid movies and to see that not much has changed.
See how far we'll come, but how familiar a lot of the...
It's positive thinking and bullying.
Yeah.
It's all positive thinking and bullying. it's the 2 Venn diagrams of the Karate Kid saga. Right
People
there.
who care at all for just humanity versus the strong, who only care for strong things.
Yeah, man. I mean, although with Robbie in Juvie, makes sense there'd be some bullies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That lends itself to that dynamic. I'd imagine so.
It's a little less over the top in Juvie, I feel like. Whereas, like, certain times you'll cut to, and not always in this show, just I feel like in general with school bullies, you'll cut to a school scene and I'll be like, this seems like it would play better in a Juvie scenario.
But these Juvie bullies are exactly like all the other bullies outside of Juvie.
Exactly.
They're really no different.
You could just pluck them into the school and it would be the same scenario.
Same kind of bullying.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It is another great episode. This was really good. Man, I like the way they handle their flashbacks a lot because it's like when Daniel first starts, he's going through Japan and, you know, part of my brain's going, when you go to the Okinawa village, when do you do that? And then as he's reminiscing, he has like this like exaggerated sense of memory and wonder.
Watching out the car window.
Yeah, Okinawa. Oh, how peaceful it was. And they're really letting you like rest into the memories of Karate Kid 2. And then they show up and it's consumerism, you know, it's corporate,
heavily gentrified, developed, and has, you know, you can argue that some of the soul has been taken out.
But at the same time, I like that it seemed that it benefited them, even for Kumiko. Kumiko?
Yeah, because it seemed like it opened...
I'm going to say it wrong later on.
Yeah.
Just preparing myself.
Just throw in any Japanese name.
So when Jin Kazama shows up,
yeah, Heihachi.
even for her, like she wasn't resentful towards the whole thing at all.
No.
Like she was very positive about it. So I like that it didn't become about that. Then this really would have steered off course into a completely different show. That
could become an indie movie.
Then it's the sequel to Karate Kid 2.
Yeah, just him coming back and being like, man, this town's really changed. It's not the way I remembered it back when I was young.
Yeah, so doing that, but then when Chosen shows up, Chosen,
yeah, with a Z.
I don't know why I'm doubting my names so much. So when Chosen shows up, and how it becomes like this race of memories of all the bullying that he did. And really, that is the It's so funny. It's
pretty
like
much
you don't need to watch Karate Kid 2. This is everything right here. He was the Hawk of Karate Kid 2. You get the flashes there, but the way they handle the flashbacks, whereas at times I felt in previous seasons, it's like they're cutting to it for the audience. It really plays like a memory here for Danny. Like the way the flashes go upon seeing him, like, oh yeah, that is how it would probably race in his own traumatized brain from all that. But it's exciting, you know, and I think they have really good chemistry still.
Absolutely.
Better than it was in Karate Kid 2, one might argue.
Yeah, and like especially giving them such an emotional moment to pin the heart of the episode to. Like it really, it's weird. Like, yeah, it made me nostalgic for it, but at the same time I was like, yeah, you know, like they are really, really nice in the modern day chemistry that they have together. Like she just illuminated the screen, and I mean, I enjoyed their relationship in Karate Kid 2, but yeah, coming back here, and especially just with how touching, I guess, and sweet that scene was with the letters. Yeah, I really think they've done a nice job of taking that history, taking those flashbacks, and yeah, making it all feel like, I mean, of course, half of it, your mind is like, of course, for the audience and the people who didn't see those movies ever, this will help. But also, yeah, it does kind of make the mythology and the story as it's happened up until now feel like a living thing and feel like something that, you know, it's like a lot of people endeared to and lived through and grew up with, and now coming back after so long for the people who already know the older Karate Kid stuff. Like, I feel like it avoids being gimmicky or being lazy in using those things because, you know, they really tapped back into that sense of earnest heart that I feel like is part of what makes the original films work. Because, like, going back to Karate Kid 2, I was like, oh, dang, like, we're gonna just spend a lot of time. Like, I feel like in a more modern movie, we would, like, find a lot of reasons to skip to the fighting, but, like, there's a lot of just, like, character story going on in that movie, so then when the fights happen, you know, they stand out more.
Yeah, and that movie is jam-packed with fights.
Absolutely.
So many fights.
Mr. Miyagi every 5 minutes, like, when am I gonna fight you, Sato? I just can't wait to fight.
It's not non-stop action, that high intense thriller that Karate Kid 2 is.
Yep.
I think too, with those two actors and the fact that yes, they're much older now. They've had a lot of experience in their own personal lives as actors. So along with bringing that experience and wisdom, and you feel that these characters have lived such a journey. I thought it just felt so authentic. Where people just know each other. Like he has, okay, to pinpoint it down, he has that line, I haven't seen you in 30 years, but it feels like it's been 5 minutes. And the way their scene is played, it does feel that way in a very authentic way. Yeah, I really appreciated that. And then also, yeah, getting some more of that wisdom from Mr. Miyagi, car dealership quote about people guide you. And also, you know, to get good things, you got to put good out there. It's funny, you know, like a lot of the thought process and stuff, especially I was thinking about Miguel, who feels like he might not be able to walk. I'm like, you guys are talking a lot about a little documentary called The Secret. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of the solutions and some of the things you guys are getting thrown your way for answers, it's all in that documentary. Works wonders. I think Mr. Miyagi would have very much supported. I don't know about Kreese, but I think Miyagi would have very much liked The Secret.
I mean, I could see Kreese getting on board with it if you just toughen it up a little bit, you know? All you think of are tough thoughts, you'll attract a tough life to yourself.
Yeah. Getting back to Japan, it looks like they really shot it there, which is good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I would be curious to know if they did or if they just got establishing shots and then swapped stuff in, because it felt authentic, and that's a nice thing.
It looked very real.
Yeah.
And I mean, just like some of the big rewarding moments would have to be, you know, Johnny and Miguel. It's just so, I feel bad for Johnny. Like, he doesn't have a school, doesn't have a son. I thought he didn't have Miguel, but now he's got Miguel back, and that was such a rewarding moment. Like, I thought it was gonna play out longer when he moves the phone away.
Yeah.
That he just goes like, God! It goes back to that. It's so unexpected.
I adore that sound he makes.
It's just so funny every time he ever does it. And then to hear it back then, he does it in the hospital. It's just so funny. I wonder what the world outside of the people who do karate view this like. There's just a bunch of people with their arms crossed going, these guys take karate way too seriously. Acting like this is the end-all be-all right here is karate.
Yeah, and like they're going to be thrust out into the streets to fend for themselves with nothing but their fists and their wherewithal anytime.
Yeah, I love it. It's so fun. We'll get bogged down predictions, but where are we at right now with the series? We got Kreese trying to court Johnny, and then I think now he's courting Robbie. It's like, oh God, what a brutal game. That guy is such an asshole. Like, man, they have really known how to make him a villain.
Yeah.
Like he's like a hardcore narcissistic abusive asshole in the movies. Like, he's ridiculous. And then here he has like these more insidious ways of just like he is that's what I think they've done with him. They've made him the Cobra.
Absolutely, yes,
he's the snake who's just lurking through everything. You know?
I mean, especially off the last season, the way he endears himself, and he even plays. You know, he'll dial up his personability in certain moments to appeal, especially to Johnny. I was worried in that moment, but I'm glad that obviously Johnny didn't go for it. But for a second there, yeah, I think you even pointed it out. Like, he's putting on that thing of like, maybe this guy does have a sense of reason somewhere, but no.
No, he doesn't. And I like the way who's the actor that plays Johnny again?
William Zabka.
William Zabka. I like the way he did his performance because you can feel that this was his father figure growing up, and there's always this sense of wanting to put his guard down, but he's learning not to. I really feel like Johnny's really evolved into like a good guy. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, he tries his best. He's just a good guy with a temper now. You know?
Yeah, I mean, he's still got a bit of his boyish attitude, but he's definitely learned like a moral compass through this whole series. Yeah.
And I think the guy who plays Robbie, like his acting is so much better. His acting was, I didn't really like it in the first season. I thought he did really good in the second season, and I feel like he's just he just gets better and better.
Absolutely.
Like this was part of the classic of Cobra Kai, the series of I'm trying to make things right with my son. I can't, but I managed to make things right by Miguel. There's the jealousy there. And it is more of a conflicting, convoluted situation now because Miguel's in the hospital because of what Robbie did.
Yeah.
And, Robbie's became a fugitive. Like, it's all craziness for him. But there's also, with how this show hones in so much on, like, sins of the father and try not to repeat demons from the past and stuff like that, or inherit demons. Like, I love the look. I don't know how much of it was intentional, but something I picked up on. Because I'm deep. So deep.
Deep.
It's when they're at the community service thing, and it's like he's behind there. He's a prisoner, and he's doing his community service, and he's looking across from him. And there's this look that that the actor who plays Robbie gives his dad in that moment of, like, I don't even know how to interpret it. There's just so much of that look that was feeling like he's thinking, I could be down that path. I could end up like my father, or my father's just trying to do the right thing. Like, he's a kid and he's in jail doing community service now, and there's his dad who is repeating a lot of the mistakes that his dad might have made too. So I like the mirroring image that they were doing there. It didn't really rely on dialogue, which I thought was interesting. Like, that's what I mean. There's interpretation to be had. And also the really fun stuff was the school. Dude, this is Dimitri's season. This is like, all right, we got a lot of crazy shit going on. I'm happy Miguel's back with Johnny. Happy all this is going. There's exciting stuff happening. This is where I'm kind of confused. This stuff with Chosen.
Yeah.
How's that going to link back to everything at home? Is he going to learn something, and then he's going to take that learning philosophy and take it there? He has something to do with the car dealerships, you know?
Yeah, he works at Doyona. he's gonna be the guy who signed that agreement.
I'm wondering if the village went corporate, and perhaps there was some deal, you know?
I can absolutely see it.
Like, if you beat me in a fight, I will give you some deal. You know, that's what I mean. I'm wondering where that's going. Otherwise, like, this seems like such a sidestep story.
Yeah, it would almost to me seem like I would expect maybe them to do something, that does parallel the Sato and Miyagi rivalry in the original Karate Kid 2 or something, because, that also had an example of like, well, you've been away for so long and now you're back and we gotta settle this and I'm not gonna let you leave until we settle this. And I could definitely imagine that happening here, especially because we gave a whole episode, at least in Danny's context, to Kumiko, and I have to imagine that the next episode for Danny is going to be mostly about Chosen.
Yeah. Oh boy, there's a lot to uncover here, and also the school stuff was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, Shaolin soccer.
I mean, they didn't have the Miyagi-Do attitude about it.
No,
As a matter of fact, Sam's a little bit of a Cobra.
Yeah, she's at her wit's end. She's upset, and I am curious as to how they're going to develop that too, because for them, it just seems like this problem is ongoing. Like, this is the problem of this episode that gets the least development, other than escalation. It's just getting worse,
I just think that principal is the stupidest woman. Like, how blind could you be?
Yeah.
How blind could you be? Look, I'm not trying to stereotype here. I totally am. The guy has a mohawk.
and it's bright red. And someone in this faculty must have noticed his full back tattoo at some point, you would think. As well as, I don't know.
It's clearly signs of him being an asshole all the time.
Yeah, like he can't put on that, like, oh, safe space voice, like, within eye and earshot of every single teacher. So, yeah, I am curious as to why that we don't get any sort of entertainment from the principal on their side. She just comes out from talking to them, at least in the way that scene is staged, and is just like, well, the Cobras told me everything. You guys are in trouble.
Yeah.
And it seems like a bigger problem than one set of kids or another set of kids.
Principal's Kreese's mom.
That's right. That's what the twist is going to be. And this is all her plan originally.
Yeah, she never died.
No.
She became a principal at West Valley High.
Yeah, her insanity kept her going for so long. And then Kreese will come teach at the school in season 4.
But that scene was a blast. That was a blasty blast of a scene.
Yeah, and a creative way to infuse a fight scene.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. Hey. Hey, do you prefer Amanda or Kumiko?
Why choose one?
Daniel isn't.
Nope.
Subscribe, click that notification bell, hit that like button. Last but not least, Anissa Oliva. It just doesn't get better than Anissa Oliva.
Nope.
Anissa, now that you're being vaccinated, it's time. Time for John to reignite the flame of the gas station love. It's time for John to travel to Texas to meet you at the gas station and for you to say hi to his Cobra.
Ooh.
And he's gonna go, hello, you
Anissa.
dirty girl,
Anissa Doe. You filthy filth.
In all sincerity, Anissa, you're a nasty woman.
Yeah.
But more importantly,
you're a pervert.
I think you are sensational. And 2021, I think, is going to be worse for you than 2020. You know why? Because now you got the vaccine. How fun can it really be when you're not living in panic and worry all the time about your own well-being?
You might get bored.
You get really bored.
Yeah.
And now you have no excuse to not socialize with people. So I feel like it's
a big mistake.
It's going to be rough.
It's a big mistake getting that vaccine.
I'm sorry that you're vaccinated.
Yeah.
Letitia Wright would be very disappointed in you.
Oh, yeah. She can't meet us at the gas station. I already let her know. And in fact, I'm going to catch it before I get there just to test out your immunity. So be prepared for that, all right? This is science. And love. And that's what we call chemistry.
Don't you dare cut that.
Oh, no.